All praise and great glory to the mighty Most High, the existing one and only one of our fathers. Shalom, Israel, and happy Sabbath. Your brother is doing really good. All praise to the mighty Most High. Shout out to Sister Shebrew for this lesson request. Wondrous Earth, the Shell Pits, Arinda 204, Brother Lesnar, Gulliam and family. Truth Speaks, and Angry Cherokee J. All praise and great glory to the mighty Most High. Israel, it is a blessing to be Hebrew. It is a blessing to wake up with air in your lungs, given to you by the mighty Most High. Why is there a rabbit eating shrubbery or rabbit food on my screen? You know, this is in request from Sister Shebrew on a lesson about rabbit food. I guess because I call it that so much. Anyway, you got to make sure that our bodies, our temples are taken care of, Israel. And, you know, it's important to take care of our holy temple, is it not? And those of us that have one of the plagues known as diabetes, type 2 or type 1, it's important for us to know and understand what A1C is. Hemoglobin A1C is also called HbA1c, glycated hemoglobin test, or glycopromin, is an important blood test that provides an average over the past 2 to 3 months of blood sugar glucose control. Okay, it's important for us to check that and make sure that we're good to go. You know, you can lose limbs, sight, fall into a diabetic coma, you know, what have you. And as the viewers on this channel has seen, you know, your brother has gone through a lot with my blood pressure, my blood sugar, as well as my blood pressure. So, you know, growing up, I never really liked eating what I call rabbit food. You know, shout out to the sisters that, you know, give nourishing information. Daughters of Zion, you don't know how important you are. You know, however, this generation that's coming up now, they don't even know how to cook. And asking them to cook is like an insult. But I digress on that. You know, as a kid, I was about maybe 9 or 10, you know, I've always had some type of God-given humor. I remember my grandmother was sitting down eating beets, and I could not stand beets, and I still can't, because to me, they taste like dirt, even though they're very healthy for you. So my grandmother's sitting there, and I hope she don't make me a plate. I hope she don't make me. She made me a plate of beets. She said, "Baby, sit down and eat." I said, "Grandma, I really can't eat that." I didn't want to insult her. And she looked at me with a puzzled look, and she said, "Well, why not?" I said, "No thanks on the beets. I gets beets too much." I thought it was funny. And she thought it was funny. But she still made sure that I ate that stuff. All praise to the mighty Most High. Again, this lesson is on rabbit food. A little history on our people. The first man and the first woman, they didn't have McDonald's or Burger King or Hot and Now and all that other crap and donuts. What did the Most High say in Genesis 1:29? Starting off. And the Most High said, Behold, I have given you every seed bearing herb, sowing seed, which is upon all the earth. Because remember, he gave man dominion. And every tree which has in itself the fruit of seed that is sown, to you it shall be for food or meat. I always thought, growing up in my early teens and as well as my early adulthood, that it was wrong, something wrong with men that sit down and eat shrubbery or rabbit food, like I call it. But, as I'm getting older, I'm realizing that it is important and imperative for us to eat the things that the Most High created for us. Not burgers, not, all the other abominations that this world makes. They make it to taste so good and all this other crap, but we got to also remember the dietary laws. And speaking of rabbit food, what does celery look like? It's like shaped like bone. Celery is good for the bones. Cauliflower, and other vegetables. Broccoli, some of that stuff, if you look at it, it's shaped like a brain. Carrots are good for the eyes. There's so much infinite wisdom that the Creator has made for us that, is directing us to eat healthy and remember who we are. And a part of remembering who we are, again, is taking good care of our holy temples. All praise to the mighty Most High. Genesis 2:16 through 17. New International Version. And the Most High God commanded the man, You are free to eat from every tree in the garden, but you must not eat from the tree of knowledge of good and evil, for when you eat from it, you will certainly die. Everything that was in the garden was meat, except one thing, was it not? All praise to the mighty Most High. I had to put this picture in there because that was me when I was a kid, all the way through my early 20s. I'm stubborn. I'm Judah. There's no way I wanted to eat that stuff. Well, tomatoes I love, mushrooms and stuff like that. A lot of people don't like mushrooms, but they're good for you too. Cabbage. There's such genuine goodness in what the Most High created, as long as it's not with GMO. the heathen love to try to play the Most High. They take seeds out of stuff. Bananas have seeds. I know a lot of us already know this information, but this is also for those that are just coming into the truth and don't yet understand the importance of eating healthy, eating your rabbit food. But yeah, that was me. Look at him. Oh my goodness, that's how I was. In Genesis 9, the Most High gave us flesh of animals. Okay. Genesis, just bear with me, okay? Because I'm going somewhere with this. Genesis 9, 2 through 4. The fear and the dread of you will fall on all the beasts of the earth and on the birds in the sky, on every creature that moves along the ground, and on all the fish in the sea. They are given into your hands. Everything that lives and moves about will be food for you, just as I gave you the green plants. I now give you everything, but you must not eat meat that has its life's blood still in it. The blood is the life. That's another reason why these Christians are going to burn for an eternity. You don't drink of no blood from no man. Let's continue. Genesis 9, 3 through 4. Everything that lives and moves about will be food for you, just as I gave you in the garden plants. I now give you everything. Okay, that's a different version. Leviticus 22:20. Do not bring anything with a defect, because it will not be accepted on your behalf. In Leviticus, when the priest would use the blood and sit on the mercy seat and pray for the people, even the blood has to be without blemish. The Most High told us when we made sacrifices to him, make sure that it was without blemish. You, Israel, also have to be without blemish. We have to be careful what we put in our bodies. We need to check the labels on things. What's in Jell-O? There's a lot of pork products in a lot of things. And, I haven't eaten at McDonald's for probably 7 years because, Rap the News made a video several years ago about these heathen that one of them, a rabbi, was talking about taking the meat of children and selling it to McDonald's. They poison the water and they poison the food. They want you to think that slavery is over with, but oh no, Israel. There are entities out there that want to keep you from coming back to your God in any way necessary. Just something to think about. And a part of that is how they corral all these animals. Beef, chicken, you name it. They stuff these animals together, put them in these pens where they can't even move. You know, we are to treat our livestock with love, as we are to love our brothers also as we love ourselves. We are to treat our livestock, you know, with care. You know, these nations have all these animals corralled together and they're stressed out. A lot of them have broken limbs. They're not checking on these animals, and these animals are full of blemish. Let's continue. Healthline diet score 2.13 out of 5. The alkaline diet is based on the idea that replacing acid forming foods with alkaline foods can improve your health. Proponents of this diet even claim that it can help fight serious diseases like cancer. You know, we remember, I remember talking with Brother James about his cancer, Brother James Sinke, and, you know, just begging him to consider more of an alkaline diet. And, you know, I remember he was having issues with his channel, like I am still. You know, my backup channel is, I still can't get to it to upload videos on it. But that's okay. But, you know, Brother James was just tired. And, you know, we all remember all of that. You know, I miss my brothers very much. But Brother James was like me. I mean, you know, once you see a juicy burger sitting on a bun, all of that rabbit food goes out the window unless it's lettuce, pickles, tomato. Oh, man. Let's continue. There is some early evidence that eating a more alkaline food plan can help with weight loss, prevent kidney stones, and keep bones and muscles strong. Okay, improve cardiovascular health and brain function, and reduce the risk of type 2 diabetes. Israel, let us continue to protect our holy temple that belongs to the Creator. All praise to the mighty Most High. Important facts. Always check, and we went over this, always check the labels. You know, it's important for us to know what we're putting in our bodies because we are responsible for what goes in them. All praise to the mighty Most High alone. In conclusion, it's a blessing to be more on point with what we do. You know, studying the scriptures and conversing with like-minded is not all enough. We have to do what we need to do to show appreciation for what the Most High has given us. You know, if you have all your limbs, you have both eyes, you have whatever, appreciate it. And how we show thanks to the Most High is, again, you know, showing appreciation for what He's given us. You know, hell, if you got one of everything, be grateful that you have something. Be grateful that you have a body. You know, I've learned a lot since I got sick, you know, and a big part of it is being grateful for what I have. If I ain't got no money in my pocket, if I ain't got no place to stay, if I don't have you or you or you, I got an holy temple that I need to continue to take care of. Much love to all that I've given a shout out to, and much love to you, Israel. If nobody told you that they loved you today on this glorious Sabbath, Brother Deshaun would like to say that I love each and every one of you. Take care of your holy temples. Be grateful to the Most High and thankful that He gave you what you got. Shabbat Shalom.